Hello and welcome to Nidhi's Creative Zone. How are you all? Today I am going to share with you chocolate pan recipe. This is a fusion recipe in which you can enjoy the taste of pan inside the chocolate. So without any further ado, let's get started. To prepare this recipe, here I have taken one empty bowl, add 1 cup of desiccated coconut, and these are the betel leaves or the dry pan leaves, but you can use the fresh leaves also. Just cut the leaves into small halves. To increase the shelf life of this recipe, I have used the dry pan leaves. After that, these are the colored fennel seeds. After that, these are the plain fennel seeds. You can easily find all the ingredients in Indian grocery store, and this is the main ingredient. This is mukhwas, and it gives a nice flavor and taste into this recipe. And these are the tutti frutti. These are the homemade tutti frutti. I will share the link in the description box. After that, here I have taken some chopped dry fruits, almonds, pistachios and cashews. Add these into this mixture. After that, this is gulkand. Gulkand is basically the jam of rose petals cooked with sugar syrup. So you can find this in Indian grocery store. It has a very strong aroma. So here I have taken 4 tablespoons of gulkand, and if we need more, we'll use more later in the recipe. Now with the help of spoon, I am going to mix everything. And now because the gulkand is very sticky, so I am going to use my hand to mix it. You have to mix it until it comes into the binding consistency, but now you have seen here it is still very dry, and when you are binding it, it's not combining together. So I am going to add 1 tablespoon of more gulkand into it. You can add according to the quantity you need to make the mixture into the binding consistency. Now you have seen it starts combining together, so this is perfect. Now wash your hand, and now after washing, grease it with some clarified butter or oil, and now take a small portion from this mixture, approximately the half size of a lemon, and now roll it, and this is how the first ball ready. Don't make the bigger balls for this recipe because the gulkand has a strong aroma, so we need the small quantity. So this is the second ball ready. Similar way, I will prepare rest of the balls and then I will show you. Out of that mixture, I have prepared 15 balls depending upon the size you are taking, but I will suggest not to make the bigger balls. Once the balls are ready, now place these balls into the refrigerator for 10 to 15 minutes. But if you want to eat it like that, these are ready to eat. You can store these. So for this, here I have taken 2 types of chocolates. You can take compound chocolate. Here I have taken white chocolate and the dark chocolate, approximately half cups, both of them. Now after taking both of the chocolates, I am going to melt these chocolates into the microwave for 30 seconds. After that, give it a quick mix, and you will notice after 30 seconds into the microwave, when you are removing it, it will become in this type of consistency. At this point it is hot, and you have seen we are looking for this type of running consistency. I haven't added anything inside that. Now let it cool down on the room temperature. Similar way, I have melted the white chocolate, and you have seen the consistency of this also. So wait for a couple of minutes. Now take a separate plate, place a piece of butter paper or the parchment paper on top of that. So when you place the chocolate, it won't stick and stick to the plate. Now remove these pan balls from the refrigerator, and these are too cold. Now take one of the chocolate that we have melted. First I am going to show you in the dark chocolate, and now this is the first way. Take one toothpick, poke the toothpick into the pan balls that we have prepared. Now dip the ball into the chocolate. you can drop the chocolate with the help of spoon, and now at the corner of the bowl just tap it so that the excess chocolate drip down into the bowl as I am showing you here. Do it with a very light hand, and you will notice once all the excess chocolate come down, you will notice within a second, couple of seconds, it's dried out. You have seen here. And now place it into the plate onto the parchment paper and remove it. I will show you one more time. If you don't have toothpick, just drop this ball and remove this from the chocolate using the fork, and remove the excess chocolate by just tapping with a very light hand as I am showing you here. Don't touch the chocolate with your bare hands, otherwise it have dots on top of that. And now you will notice within couple of seconds it's dried out as you have seen here. I have shown you the live example here. Now with the help of other spoon, remove it carefully, and you have seen there is no mark of chocolate onto the parchment paper. So this is how quickly it sets when the balls are cold. Now I will show you the white chocolate. White chocolate take little bit time to dry out, so you have to be patient in this. Now you can use the similar way to coat it. Now tap off the excess chocolate. You have to do it very carefully with a very light hand, and you will notice within couple of seconds it will dry. So here I have coated all the pan balls into the chocolate as you have seen here, and that much chocolate is left. But if you want, you can make piping bag and then add this chocolate as I am doing here and draw the lines. I am going to do in 3 of the chocolates only, but you can make any designs of your choice. So after I have finished it, I have placed it into the cupcake liners. That way it is very presentable. You can gift these handmade chocolate pan to your friends and family, and this is how it looks like from inside. Isn't it looks like the magic balls? Chocolate from outside and pan from inside. You can make these chocolate pan easily at home and gift these. So this festive season, enjoy this Indo fusion recipe of chocolate pan. Hope you like this recipe. If you do so, then don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you. Thanks for watching.